Hey NCFF, Pastor Paul here, and I have a question for you. Where are you going to serve in the new year of 2021? What if your body parts decided to become solo acts? Imagine if you were driving a car and all of a sudden your foot wanted to kick a soccer ball instead. Or if you were cooking and your hands decided to pet your cat. This type of life would definitely be chaotic, and this is precisely why Jesus uses the analogy of the body to represent the church. Each part of the body has a role it needs to fulfill in order to be effective for the rest of the body to function, just like each role in the church needs to function certain tasks in order to be effective in serving the whole. So what are these parts supposed to do? Ephesians 4:11 through 12 says that he gave some as apostles, and some as prophets, and some as evangelists, and some as pastors and teachers, for the equipping of the saints, for the work of the service, to the building up of the body of Christ. Within the body of the church, there are different roles and parts that are key in building up the body of Christ. While some might hold pastors, teachers, worship leaders, or even youth pastors as being the most important, these roles become increasingly difficult to fulfill without certain people like office administrators, tech and worship volunteers, childcare workers and teachers, maintenance and repair folks, electricians, and the many other roles that keep a church going. The church functions truly as a sum of its parts, and no one part is more important than the other. In the same way, each part needs to function for the benefit of the whole body. Having a solo act in the body distracts from the goal of the equipping of the saints for the work and the building up of the body of Christ. We are called as Christians to serve the church in a way that builds others up and equips and empowers people to reach the lost with the gospel. As the church, we need to be unified in our mission to not only have a heart to serve, but to have a heart to serve so that the gospel can affect people's lives here on Sunday mornings, both in person and online, but also throughout the week. Jesus calls us to be part of the church, and each and every one of us has a part to play. 1 Peter 4:10 says that as each one has received a special gift, employ it in serving one another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. It's by God's grace that we are given gifts that can be used for service. How amazing would it be if we saw serving as not only our duty, but our joy and our privilege? It's by God's grace that we have something to offer to the body of Christ and to his church. And I think we should celebrate those gifts and abilities by serving the same way that Jesus showed us how to serve. Matthew 20:28 says, "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." While here at North Coast, we might not ask you to lay down your life for the cause of live streaming our Sunday services or changing diapers. We are still given the example of Jesus coming to serve people and doing so with his whole life, and we see this lived out by those who followed him as well. Service to the church is not only something we as Christians are called to do, but is something we should consider a joy and a privilege to be a part of. And the truth is, no gift can go unused in the church. 1 Corinthians 12 says that each one is given the manifestation of the Spirit for the common good. We are all given a gift that can benefit the common good of the whole church. So I'll ask again, where will you serve in 2021? A new year is a great opportunity to hit the reset button and refocus our goals for the year. This Sunday we'll be hosting the ministry fair following each Sunday service. This is a chance to learn more about the many needs here at North Coast Family Fellowship and the many ways that you can serve here in your local church. If you call North Coast your home, then let's make this home better together. There are plenty of ways to serve here in person Sunday mornings, throughout the week, and also online. If you have questions about ways that you can serve or be involved, fill out a Connect card online or email us at office@ncff.info. We can't wait to see how God will use the people and parts of this church to spread the gospel on the Oregon coast and around the world in 2021 through this church.
Is that it?